Welcome to another session of Study with DeeMots. My name is Dee, and what we're going to do is we're going to make research as easy, as doable, and as fun as possible. We're going to make research easy. Why do I say this? A lot of times people come up to me and ask me how I've done it over the years, and I tell them that you just need to break down your research proposal into miniature sections so that you are able to take it one step at a time, one chapter at a time, and one section at a time. So what are we discussing today? We are discussing research objectives. What are research objectives? It's the intended outcome of your research. So what do you want to gain at the end of this research? That's the first question that you need to ask yourself. You've identified your research topic by choosing something that interests you, by having a preliminary research. So now you're at the point where you're thinking of what is the research objective. This is how you're going to come up with your research objectives. Your research objectives need to be SMART. That SMART principle is very important. What does it stand for? S is for specific, M is for measurable, A is for attainable, R is for realistic, and T is for time-bound. Now let's explore what this acronym stands for. S for specific. S means that you should leave zero to no confusion of what your objective is for this study that you're intending to do. A lot of times people find that they are very broad and that they don't know exactly why the objective is and what the aim of this research is. So make sure that it is very specific and that it is very focused. You're leaving no room for confusion. M, measurable. Along the way, you need to set some metrics for yourself as to how you will attain this objective and how you will achieve this objective. So make sure that it is measurable or achievable. You need to find out whether you are able to achieve this certain research or this topic that you've embarked on. Why do I say this? Research has a lot of cost implications, time implications, and you need to make sure that you've budgeted for those. Do you have the requisite funds to conduct the research that you want to do? Do you have the time that you need so that you can finish this very research that you've chosen? So make sure that it's achievable. R for realistic. Is the topic, is your objective relevant to the study, relevant to your sector, relevant to the body of knowledge that you're trying to contribute to? So make sure that it is realistic. Time bound. I mentioned earlier, together with funds and time, you need to make sure that you've got allocated time so that you can finish your research, so that you can make sure that you have explored all options available to you when you are doing this research. Another way that you can strengthen your research objective is by using action words, using verbs. So you'll use words like determine, like assess. You will also have to encounter, or rather look at, the types of research objectives such as explanatory, descriptive, predictive, evaluative, and comparative. Exploratory is when you're deriving or generating a hypothesis, and then you'll find that there's something like descriptive, where you'll use observational methods and also making sure whether there's surveys involved. Join me in the next video where I explain the types of research objectives and which one will be best suited for your research.